Hi there, it's Paul from the Hurricane Forex trading thing. This is really rubbish. I'm going to talk to you about the latest release of the Hurricane trading system. There's been a few changes mathematically and something to do with display as well, and I think you're going to love it. Basically, we're using some maths behind Hekanashi and MACD and the Awesome Oscillator as well to work out what sort of trends we're in and whether we're in a trend at all, and to try and indicate the start of new trends and to be able to trade in within trends. So I'm going to show you a quick how that works. So let's take this Aussie dollar chart. So we've got you can see we've got these fib levels here, which are really easy to identify possible areas of the market stopping. So for instance, here you see between the 28.3 and the 38.2, the market stalled pretty much in this pair. And in fact it stalled again down here before it went up to this big rally up to that pair. It tried to break out towards the 61.8% but didn't, and now it's kind of struggling to sit around here. So you can see we can use the fib levels with these two areas that are very strong support and resistance normally in any pair, and you can pretty much guarantee things are going to kind of stall there. But you've also got this beautiful gold and silver band going through the system, and when you get the gold band, for instance, it shows you're in a bearish trend, and you could take a sell here, a sell here, a sell here, a sell here, just target somewhere like the next fib level or the within these railway lines, if you like that, with your stop being on the upper red line if you're selling, and down the lower blue line if you're buying. So we can take a buy. There's the entrance to that trend. Here's a buy here. There's another buy here. You could take a buy here. So you're looking for a buy candle basically to buy out of that area. There's a bit of a bounce down, but take your buy with these upper targets. And so obviously that makes life quite simple. It doesn't help with things where you've got really static markets that are not really moving. So here's a buy. You could take a buy there, buy there, buy there. You could try and take a buy here, but again, if it fell into a sell, you'd probably stop out, and then you'd be looking at this sell entry here with a nice run down to that pair there. And you notice how you're back in between the 38.2 and the 23.6%. Then you're going to be thinking it's going to probably change direction within these sort of levels. I'm just picking different trades. So look at Euro Aussie, for instance. We've had a long bearish trend for quite a long time, but it was quite flat. And guess where it was, 23.6, 38.2. It gets flat there. Then once it breaks that, it went all the way down to that 23, that same flat area. So then you've got a whole load of buying and selling and battling between there and the 0%, trying to break out of this sort of congestion. So you could actually do some swing trading on that. But I'm just going through different currencies. I want you to see how powerful it is. Now the biggest problem is of course when you're live trading and you don't know if this sell entry actually is going to turn into a trend or whether it's just going to do this like a big flat thing. But if you're on this buy candle, you'll be profitable anyway, and you can just look at it and go up. Maybe you can go to here and it pulls back a bit and you think I'm pretty much not going to take any more because it is at the 38.2%. So that could be your target. So again, if you look at this one, there's quite a nice run down here to a sell here, and then it just doesn't stop, and in fact breaks the bottom of the 38.2 but then pulls back. So we know that around in between these two areas are quite likely for the market not to be able to break, and even if it does, it will just pull back again. This is now, so it may have looked very different back here, but it all kind of works together. Now these are my own fib levels that I've developed. This is my own stuff. So you won't find this sort of maths anywhere else, I shouldn't think. Certainly with this chart display, there's nothing like it on the market. If you'd like to talk to me, I'm available on Discord. You can just message me. I'll give you my Discord. We can have a chat. You can get this software on the MetaTrader 4 site, and it comes out of $500, but you can try it out for $30 a month, which is really cheap. And just get into the habit and practice of trading. I mean, look at this chart. You just wouldn't trade it. It's just so flat. It's unbelievable. And it does struggle again. 38.2, 23.6, back down to the 38.2, 23.6. It just bounces up and down between them. So if you know what you're trading and where you're trading, you can make a profit. And I want to make profitable traders. Of course I do. It does me good. And it does you good. Okay, so thanks very much. The website is www.hurricaneforex.com, and you can get there just by going into your web browser, and that links through to the MetaTrader 5 market, where you can get this for your MetaTrader 4, software. We recommend using Vantage International. There's links there for that as well. Thanks very much. Hope that's helpful. So it's hurricaneforex.com.